We're joined with Sgt Stefan Martin as part of our regular monthly slot with the local police force. We're also going to be talking a little bit later on in the interview to tour the newest Island Neighbourhood team as well. Steph, firstly, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Daniel.
Steph, it's been a while since we spoke to you last. How have you been over the Christmas and New Year?
Very good, thank you, Daniel. I've had a relaxing Christmas with family and friends, seen some funny sights from people having fun in the snow. There were all sorts of characters built from the snow, including a little elephant. The cutest little gem was Maggie the dog, who had been dressed wearing purple flip-flops. Foxley Road lights, yet again, looking good this year. Last year. It's nice to see the effort made in the community, again from the people who live in Foxley Road. Lots of people having snowball fights, meaning a lot more calls to police. I think that times have changed quite a lot since I joined in '96. People's tolerance seems to have fallen, where back then that type of call wasn't really heard of in the 90s. We now receive them by the dozen. We've got no additional powers to deal with throwing of snow, and if we get another snowfall, I would encourage people to have a think whether a crime or antisocial act has actually taken place prior to calling us. I worked New Year's Eve. It was quiet up until 1 a.m. when it just seemed to go bananas, and was made busy with people who just can't seem to handle their drink. We're pleased with the response from the pub landlords who we visited out at Minster, East Church and Laysdown. Many of the incidents received, albeit alcohol related, didn't actually occur within the pubs. The new year has started positively. We continue to make headway in reducing crime and antisocial behaviour on the island. Snowball throwing incidents didn't help us with regards to the antisocial behaviour. However, we've made a reduction of 14% on crime from last year so far. We've also managed to detect 33% of all crime on the island from last year, and in December we achieved a 43% detection rate on all crime that was committed. It's not just a police achievement. When communities listen to the advice that we give on crime prevention and follow the simple steps, then we do see crime fall. One of the current areas we need people to look out for theft from cars and vans in the Sheerness area. We've had a couple of thefts. We don't want to have any more victims. Both of the offences to date are similar in the fact that the vehicle owners have left items on show. Thieves see this as an opportunity, and sometimes it's just too much for them. I'd urge people to remove from display any valuables from their car or van, and to clean sat-nav sucker marks from the windscreen. I'd also like to say a thank you from PC Dennett and PC Frost, most of the residents in Minster will know him as Frosty, to the residents of Minster. Minster's got a large youth population, and the officers are pleased to say that the majority of residents celebrated the Christmas and New Year festive season in a sensible and responsible manner.
We are talking to Sgt Stefan Martin as part of our regular monthly slot right here at the Monday Night Community Show. We're joined back with Sgt Stefan Martin as part of our regular monthly slot with the local police force. We're also joined with two of the newest recruits on the Island Neighbourhood policing team. Steph, on the BRFM Community Events Diary, we've been advertising the Security Marking Day in Sheerness Town Centre. How did this go?
It was a successful day. Town Centre Officer Bill Hardiman was out with other members of the team and also the Community Safety Unit. We had a good number of people turn up to have their cycles security marked. Adrian From, the Crime Reduction Officer, marked the bikes, which will help with identification if the bikes are stolen. People who bought their cycle along to us were given a bike passport, and that's a handy way of storing the cycle's identifying features. This helps when bikes are sold on, as it gives the bikes an identity. We were marking mobile phones with UV pens and promoting the immobilise.com website and also the MEND database. Now, these are searchable on the internet and help to record all the phone data in case the phone is ever lost, found or stolen. And we continue to provide purse chains to those who are deemed vulnerable to this type of offence. We only had one offence in December, so the hard work in crime prevention has paid off. I would like to thank Alan Clee of the Sheppey Academy and the Pay It Forward scheme for donating £300 towards the purchase of the purse chains.
We're now joined with PC Rob. Welcome along to the show.
Hi.
Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you want to achieve?
Yeah, certainly. I'm 26 years old and I've been a police officer for just over 4 years now. I spent my time with Kent Police as a core section officer based at Maidstone prior to my arrival on the island in June last year. I've been fortunate enough in my time with Kent Police to have been involved in some very interesting and serious incidents and investigations, and I look forward to bringing my experience and enthusiasm to Sheppey. I'll be responsible for Sheerness East and West, and I would like the residents to know that I can be contacted with any issues that they have, and that they can expect to see me walking around the area providing highly visible policing to the local area. My intentions are to make it clear to those causing issues within Sheerness that they will be dealt with positively in order to improve the lives of others. I also wish to improve the level of confidence that the residents of Sheerness have of their local officers, and for them to know that we are here to deal with the problems that are occurring. About me, I enjoy my sport, especially football, golf and cricket, and keeping fit has always been a priority, which has led me to run the London Marathon in 2009 whilst raising money for Crime Stoppers. I also have a keen interest in motorbikes and enjoy nothing more than riding through the winding B roads of Kent. I consider myself to be a dedicated family man, and so my work and sport has to be finely balanced with a good family life at home.
We are talking to Sgt Stefan Martin and two of the newest recruits from the Island Neighbourhood policing team here at BRFM on the Monday night community show. We're joined back with Sgt Stefan Martin as part of our regular slot with the local police force here on the Isle of Sheppey, right here at the Monday night community show. We're also talking to two of the Island Neighbourhood policing team's newest recruits. We're now joined with PCSO supervisor Jo. Welcome along to the show.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell us about yourself?
Yeah, just a little bit about myself. I'm 23 years of age. I've been a PCSO for 2 years, previously based at Maidstone Police Station. I'm brand new to the island. I've now become PCSO supervisor, which means that I have a team of PCSOs that I lead alongside my sergeant. I'm very dedicated to neighbourhood issues and community events in which Kent Police can assist and make a difference to every member of the community. I will monitor every area on the island and their priorities, be a catalyst really, alongside my sergeant in providing the island their priorities and what resources we can give each and every area. Main constant communication with residents, keep that going, keep going with the surgeries and getting people to talk to us, and work with other agencies to make people's lives better. If we can't provide a resource, then we'll also go to other sort of borough councils, Kent County Council, things like that. A little bit about myself. Again, I'm also very sporty. I currently play cricket for Kent. I do lots of volunteer coaching work for my county, youngsters coming up through the ranks. I'm a strong believer in sport being beneficial diversion for those in the community that are probably weaning off of education, stuff like that, providing morals and structure to their lives to head them in the right direction.
Steph, have you got any public engagements coming up?
Yes, I've got a list of some of the ones in February, but before I start on that, I just want to say that both Joanna and Rob have been selected. They're both very enthusiastic and can only be a good thing for residents on the Isle of Sheppey. Jo will certainly be dealing with the organising of a lot of the engagements. We have a monthly surgery on the first Thursday of every month at the Lighthouse Cafe. That's Hope Street in Sheerness. Rob will be hoping to get along to the first few of those now he's started. We also have a surgery at Minster Library in Worcester Close. That's on the 9th of February between 4 and 5 in the afternoon. That's a Wednesday. We've got a neighbourhood panel meeting. This is your opportunity to come and listen to what the police will be dealing with over the next 3 months in the Eastchurch area. That's at Eastchurch Contact Point, Thursday the 17th of February between 4 and 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And a surgery at Laysdown Police Office, 22nd of February, a Tuesday, between 1 and 2 in the afternoon. An opportunity to come down, speak to the local police and just air any problems that you have and ask us if we can solve them for you.
Steph, what useful contact details do you have for our listeners this month?
Well, obviously there's the 999 system to report crime in progress or where there's an emergency. The non-emergency number for Kent Police is Maidstone 01622 690 690. And if you want to contact the neighbourhood team on the island, 01795, local code 584165, or log on to the Kent Police website, and you have an option there of looking at all our meetings and the priorities we've got for the month, but you can also send your local officer an email.
Steph, Rob and Joe, thank you very much for talking to us here at the Monday Night Community Show.
Thanks for inviting us.
Thank you.